Hello, ladies, gentlemen, brothers and sisters. You're welcome once more to Ebuba Africa Media. And wherever you are watching me from, in any part of the world you are watching me from, and in any area, geographical location, where you may be watching me from, I welcome you this morning, and I want you to catch a glimpse of some views while we are about to get on board to discuss and continue from where we stopped from. As a matter of fact, I hope that you're enjoying the level of views and the locality from which I'm making these shots. Remember, it is intentional, all right? It's intentional, so that while we are discussing, at the same time, you may have need to be reflecting also, yeah? So it's still on time management, and today we're going to look at why time is currency. Time is currency. Okay. Time is currency, yeah? So when you look at time as being currency, let us start by talking about the internet. Internet is a whole wide world school of its own. What I'm saying? It's a whole school of its own. It's a whole place of learning. It's a whole place to educate oneself. So let me say this real quickly. Whoever that is saying that he or she doesn't have time to study or to educate him or herself, is living in deception, is living in delusion. Why do I say this? Some people might give an excuse. I don't have money to go to school. I don't have money to engage, all right, in learning new skills, in learning new things, in getting myself acquainted with something new to add value to my life. Why do I say the person is living in deception? The reason simply is this. Internet is free. Free means you can learn free of charge. You don't need to pay. There are so many contents, thousands of contents in the internet space that one can leverage and start with. If you don't have money, of course, which I agree, some people may not have the fees to pay to go to school, to get skills, to do one or two things, all right, which are needful for you to get yourself with your value addition, all right. But then, with the time, you can begin to leverage. You have your device, your mobile device, right? You don't need to buy a laptop. You don't need to buy devices if you don't have the money. Your smartphone is enough, all right? If you don't have connection, there are places you can, get into where they have access to free Wi-Fi, okay? Just think out something out of the box. Be creative with your life. That way, you don't need to, give much excuse why you're not getting started with learning. Okay. So that being said, let's continue. So why time is currency is that the level of or the volume of things you've added to yourself, the volume of knowledge, information, the skills you've acquired is what you got to translate into money. All right? Will be translated as a tool of making money. You can see, I hope you enjoy the scenario while we are discussing. Yeah. You can, translate these skills and values that you've added to your time, to yourself over the years or over the months or, regardless the time frame that you want to learn. These things you've learned over time can be translated into financial gains or financial input. Because those things you've acquired, you can give it out as a value and people will pay you for that. Either as a service or either as a product. Whatever that you are doing can be monetized. In as much as there is a value in it. Yes, it can be monetized. All right, that's why I use YouTube as a content, as a platform to learn so much. So much information is there for us to learn. So much. There is a lot to learn from YouTube if you are focused and if you are truthful to yourself. Okay. That being said, I will give one analogy. Okay, with what happens in my place. In my place, we do have something that we do. It's like a tradition that you can see. All right, we make our time to learn a skill. Someone can go to learn a skill for a number of periods. Maybe let's say for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, depending on agreement. All right, depending on agreement with your master, you go to take apprenticeship. You go for, it's called going for apprenticeship. Apprentice, from the word apprentice, you get apprenticeship. Now, you go for this for an agreed set time. For an agreed set time, you go for it. All right? The essence of going for it is to learn a trade. All right, you are going for this journey to learn a trade. You are going to learn a trade, and based on the number of years, agreed upon, in those years you are meant to serve your master. Okay, for a specified time frame. Serving your master is not it's not in a negative connotation. It's not in a negative connotation, but rather for a period for you to learn the skill of trading, for you to learn a skill of acquiring the necessary knowledge that you're going to use at the end of your service or servanthood to your master, to engage yourself with the knowledge you have gained over the years of the agreed time period to start your own business. All right, so that is why that number of time that you have used, or you're going to use, that amount of time you're going to use is an input into your life. All right, it's an input. You have taken the time to learn that trade. At the end of the day, the trade that you have learned, when you put the knowledge you have acquired from your master into use in setting up your own business in any niche that you have chosen to go into, of course, that is already being monetized. You'll be making profits. You'll be making financial gains. Why? Because you've taken time to learn that trade. You've taken time to acquire the skill. Even in this age, I tell people, there is no time. There is no age that people can make money easier than the time and the age we are now. Many people do not know that their mobile device can be turned into an ATM machine. You can learn the act of trading. You can learn the act of trading on cryptocurrencies. Just taking out time. You can learn the act of trading on digital assets just with your mobile device. Just with your mobile device. You can learn the art of trading. And you set up trades with your mobile device and make money on a daily basis using time. You see, but unfortunately, I will have to address it this way. Most of my African brothers and sisters do not understand these things. A lot of people are placing emphasis on money, but neglecting the emphasis on time, neglecting the need to value time. but neglecting the need to appreciate the place of time in everyone's life. To be honest with you, if you are always looking for an opportunity to make money without appreciating time, then sorry, you are deceiving yourself. Really, you are deceiving yourself. You are living a false life. If anyone wants to be great, just like we discussed yesterday or the previous videos, you have to value time. Everything is seen in nature. Everything is seen in nature. Everything is seen in creation was born out of time. All the things you see, the building structures, yeah, the cars, the automobiles, the motor parts, the motorcycles, the space adventures, name it. They are all product of time, which at the end of the day is monetized. Proceeds come from such endeavors. Now let's look at an example of looking at cities. Remember, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to be ending this particular subject discussion for the day very soon. Let's look at cities, how cities are built. I will use Dubai as a case study. Yeah? Dubai is a city. It's called the City of Gold. Okay? The government of Dubai have taken so much time to build a strong, powerful security infrastructure. And that is why a whole lot of investment are being thrown into the economy, because people are safe to bring in their money. People are safe to, come and live in UAE. Why? Because they feel it's a safe place. They feel it's a place where you can be and you have security over your lives and properties. They feel that the government have done a lot to put in infrastructures for them to come and do the investments, and their investments are protected. Their investments are not tampered with. They have security of their businesses. So these are the reason why. But first of all, they have taken time to build up their security structure. So it cost them money, but then time was the first thing that they used to train the personnel, to recruit people who are going to work for them. All right. So these things took time for them to do. And today, Dubai is a wonderful tourist destination. All right. They took time to build exceptional architectural wonders of the world. It's all products of time. They took time to, build a lot of things. Now you can see this wonderful garden, full of planting. Yeah, it's a product of time you're seeing here. All right. So Dubai have taken time to do a whole lot to make their place an attraction to the global tourist industry. So, and they're continuing investing with time to build a whole lot. To make the safer place attractive. For you to build a city and make it attractive, it will take you time. It's a product of time. So why are we saying that today that time is currency? Whatever you have used time to build, at the end of the day, you will gain a financial proceed that will translate into money. So let me know what you think of this subject that we've discussed today. Remember, we are waiting for your feedback. We are waiting for your opinions, your thumbs up, your likes, your subscription. And please make this video to go viral. You do not know the person that will be helped and be saved or be touched, or someone whose paradigm or narrative will be changed by listening to this. Because as a matter of fact, the objective of making these videos is just to make sure that someone is blessed and someone gets value. So please let us know what you are getting from this, and we'll be happy to do more. That is the only encouragement we need from you. Yeah, please subscribe and like the video. Make it go viral and bless someone today. Thank you for watching and for listening. I see you in the next one. Bye.